Hi musicians, if the only power chords you know about are the ones you use to charge your phone, you're in the right place to fix that problem. Today I'm going to demonstrate all of the ways you can use power chords with an example song for each type. The link to the written version of this video is at the top of the description. Let's go! Power chords are built by using the first and fifth notes of the major scale. First up are 2-string open power chords. These involve strumming an open string and a fretted note at the same time. I suggest using your index finger and keeping it lightly resting on the thinner strings below to mute them, just in case you strum too far. Next we have 3 or more string open power chords. These give you a slightly thicker sound, and the technique used for the A and E power chords is very much the same as before. You'll have to try to bend your index finger slightly away from the thinner strings to avoid fretting them by accident. Closed power chords can be played using just 2 strings. I recommend using the first and third finger. They can also be played with 3 strings using your first, third and fourth finger. Some guitarists use one or the other fingering, some use both. They're all correct and contain the same notes. Now we're on to drop D power chords, which have the low E string tuned to a D. These contain the same notes as a closed 3-note power chord, but they give you a slightly heavier sound and also free up other fingers to create riffs. Just like with the open power chords, the underside of your first finger will need to mute the thinner strings in the same way. Next, it's fourth chords. These are heavier still than the previous ones and are often found in rock music. These can be played with many combinations of notes, but the simplest ones are shown here. The root note is on the highest sounding string in both of these examples. Next we have Major Diads. These work very well with power chords, so they're worth knowing as they're quite widely used. Like the previous type, the root note for these is on the higher string. These are great for creating interesting riffs, even if you're not totally sure how to use them yet. If the tips in this video made your playing rockier than a beach in England, please like the video as it really helps the channel and other guitarists to find this helpful content.